Good morning. This is Holly with Handcrafted Blessings, and I'm super excited to be with you guys this morning. We have a lot of fun stuff to share today with the new catalog coming out and retiring colors. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, hey, Kathy, thanks for joining. Um, so this past weekend, I went to Onstage in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and when you go to Onstage, you have the privilege of getting to see the catalog early. It's one of the great parts of attending Onstage. Hi, Kimberly. Um, and it was so much fun to see. I can't wait for you guys all to see it. Hi, Linda. So it's going to be really cool. So today what I thought I would do is give you a little sneak peek of some of what's coming and some of the things you're not going to want to miss out on. So I've got my caramel latte here with me at the coffee shop, and just spent some time meeting with my mentor, which is a lot of fun. I always learn a lot of good stuff from her. Um, and hi, Kathy. Oh, I'm glad you're excited. I'm excited to share with you. It's going to be so much fun. But first, I thought I would share with you two cards that I got because they actually show some of what I'm going to be talking about. Um, so the first one, back in December, I did this. Hi, Julie. Back in December, I did a Christmas card kind of, I don't know, marathon, if you will, trying to send a Christmas card to somebody in every state. And this lady asked me to send her one in Wisconsin, and I did, and it got returned to me. Well, it turns out she had given me her wrong address, so I sent it again. And so this week, I got an Easter card from her. So it says Happy Easter. And she was just thanking me for sending her Christmas card twice. So I thought that was really sweet. Very pretty Easter card there. And the other one, I might have to figure out how to make this one because it's just gorgeous. So let me see here. Looks like we got a little bit of hair stuck in here. So here we go. Um, so this paper here is actually called Painted with Love, and it is on the retiring list. So if you love it, make sure you know, head over and get it. But look at this. This is actually um, I don't know, holder closer thing, a banner. So we're going to slide it off. And then the card, this is so cool. So you ready? See if I can get this to open. Just like that. So it says, sending loves and hugs to you. How cute is that? I love the way it opens. So I agree, it's beautiful, Julie. But I love how it pops open like that. So I just think that's so much fun. Um, but yeah, very beautiful paper. And now this stamp here is actually from the Ribbon of Courage set, which is not retiring. So it'll be carrying over. But anyways, I thought that was really pretty. So I wanted to share those two pieces of happy mail for you. Kathy, I agree. It's such an impressive fold. I have no idea how she did it, so I may have to kind of do some deconstruction and figure it out because I think it's just a beautiful card. So stay tuned. You know, it might come up on a future coffee and a card. So, hi, Linda. All right. So, something I'm super excited to show you about. This is the new catalog. So here we have the beautiful 30-year anniversary catalog. So exciting. Of course, this is all I can show you. Not allowed to open it. I mean, I've seen the inside of it, but I can't open it on camera for you. But let me just tell you, it's super awesome. There's so much cool stuff coming. With it being 30 years, they have done what's called a color revamp, which means that there are a bunch of colors retiring, which I know is kind of sad, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But what it means is if they're retiring colors, it means they're going to be introducing new colors. So exciting! So that's coming. So I am going to put my camera down here so I can show you. Uh-oh, bear with me just a second. My camera is coming out of the holder. That's not good. Last time I did a Facebook Live, my whole tripod fell over. So we're going to try not to have that happen today. So, all right, let me just put this down. So once again, This is the gorgeous new catalog that we have here. Oh, let me turn it around so it's actually facing the right way for you guys. So you can see some beautiful colors on the cover here that we've got. And of course this lovely saying, love it, live it, share it. So 30 years. And that's what we'll be celebrating in Orlando. So Orlando is the next on stage. So if you want to come with me, let me know. Kathy, I totally agree. I will miss some of the colors that are going out. So you guys, Kathy said she's going to miss chocolate chip. And I would love to hear from some of you what you're going to miss. And let me show you. I'm going to start with a couple of things that I am going to miss. And then we will show you some of the new stamp sets that are coming out. So one thing that I am going to miss is this paper. This is the Color Theory Designer Series paper. It comes with the paint swatches, and then you've got the, let's see if I can find one here, the speckled look on the back. And this is Dapper Denim right here. And this is probably the color that I'm going to miss the most. It's currently in one of the in colors that will be retiring. And it is my go-to color. I absolutely adore Dapper Denim. So just saying, bummed that this is leaving. But we all know that's going to happen with in colors. So what I thought I would show you is, here's the card I made last week using that Color Theory paper. Oh, here, let me go. I got a bit of a shadow here today. I'm not sure why. But this is one way that I used this paper. And another way that you can use this paper is with these kind of cards. So let me actually open one of these. I have, they're already wrapped in plastic because these were from a swap I did a while back. But this is kind of another fun fold here, a gatefold that opens in the middle, but it's a great way to use this paper. I just think it's so stunning the way that the colors stand out when you add them to the Designer Series paper onto the cardstock. And then of course you can use the paint swatch as well. Absolutely adore this paper, but coming back again to the Dapper Denim, which is just lovely. So that's one thing that I will tell you I am going to miss that's on the retiring list. And then, oh, let me just set all this aside. Another one is this stamp set. This is the Truly Tailored stamp set. And this is a great guy stamp set. So it has, you know, things like looking sharp, you're a fox, you're a classy kind of guy, you know, great guy sayings, and I just think it's a great set. So if we look at some of the ways that you can use this set, we have this, let's see, it says to a classy kind of guy, and it uses the gentleman paper. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it uses that gentleman paper here. Let me try to put this down a little. Let me fix that. There we go. I think that'll give you a better look. There we go. So it uses that gentleman paper here in the background. So I will tell you, this punch is not on the retiring list. So I'm happy about that. But the paper, the stamps, all of that is on the retired list. And another way that you can use this stamp set, same words, but just kind of a different look with the papers being, you know, basically half and half of the front of your card. So quick and easy man cards that are great for using this set and the coordinating paper that comes with it. So the Truly Tailored set is definitely another one that I will miss. Oh good, Kathy, I'm glad it's better. I must have sat in a bad spot for lighting today because I have a terrible shadow, and then other times I have way too much brightness. So you never can control what happens at a coffee shop. So another set that I love that I'm going to miss is Weather Together. And this is an umbrella set. I have used this for baby showers, wedding showers, you name it. It's just a really great set. So it has things like thanks, celebrate, wishing you better days. We'll weather this together, so there's kind of a fun little pun. um, I used some of like the hearts as like raindrops, like falling hearts for a bridal shower. So great way to use it. And I thought I'd show you one card that was made out of this set. So this is a celebrate with the umbrella here. So really cute ways that you can use this set. So another one of my favorites. Hey Connie. Um, and then we have, here's another one where this is actually designer series paper that I wanted to show that I was going to miss. So, except that I can't remember the name, but maybe somebody on this video will know the name of it. But this, like, cake soiree paper or something like that. Oh, goodness. Let me fix that so you don't have such a glare. I'm like showing you a white piece of paper. I just think this paper is really pretty, but it obviously catches the light and glimmers a lot. So anyways, that's really fun paper that is going away as well. And then the last stamp set I thought I would show you today that I'm bummed to see leave actually comes with 2 cases of stamps. I mean, who doesn't want that? So this is the Thoughts and Prayers set. And I didn't have a card that comes with this. I must have already given them all away or sold them. But this has wonderful sayings that you can use for things like sympathy and, you know, when you're thinking of somebody. So it has these verses, because one thing I found is that people really love the inside sentiments on cards, and so this is a great set for that. So, you know, something like praying for friends to comfort you, faith to uphold you, and loving memories to heal your heart. I mean, just beautiful words that can be added into a card. Or this other one that says sending thoughts of love and praying for the Lord to sustain you with bright and restful days. You know, just beautiful words and the trees and the flowers to go with it. So anyways, I just wanted to profile a few of the ones that I am going to miss. So we have that. And then what I think you probably all really want to see is what's coming out that's new. So one thing that came out that was interesting to learn, I'm going to move this over here. So as you know, these are our stamps, okay? So Memento is a standard black ink. It cannot get wet, but it's my go-to black ink. I absolutely love it. We currently have a black archival ink, which is good for your watercoloring and stuff like that. Kimberly, I know sympathy stamps our sympathy cards are in high demand. It's kind of sad, isn't it? You know, that we have so many things going on that we need sympathy cards for. But, so this is my go-to black ink. Absolutely love it. The archival is great for watercoloring, but the archival black ink is being retired. So it's going to be Memento and then Stays On. Will be the 2 inks of choice. But this is your standard ink pad, all right? So what you do with these is you push on the 3 dots and you pull it out here. Let's see if I can do this, because I'm doing it backwards to myself. And we flip it over and then you lock it in place, all right? So this is kind of the mechanism for how we use our current stamp pads. Well, as you can see, even from my video here, it's a bit challenging to get these open and closed. So one of the things that we learned at Onstage this weekend is that they're redesigning the stamp pads. And I know this has caused some confusion, so this is why I really want to share this with you guys. If you look at the retiring list, you'll probably actually see Berry Burst on the retiring list. But the thing is, it's not the color that's retiring, it's just this style of ink pad. So just something to keep in mind. They are redesigning this. Oh, thank you for sharing, Trudy. So I had the privilege of winning one of the new stamp sets or stamp pads that is going to be coming up. So this is Mint Macaron, and if you've been around Stampin' Up for a while, which I have not, Mint Macaron was color from the past, and they're actually bringing it back as a new color. And so this is the the new stamp pad. So you can see there is a little bit of a size difference. Let me hold this up this way. See if we can get that to focus. Let me go in the shadow a little bit. There we go. So you can see there is a bit of a difference. This ink pad has the funky lip here. You know that if you stack your ink pads, they'll just fall all over the place. So yeah, but these, super excited because these actually will stack. So I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there's actually 4 little dots right here, and they line up with little feet that are on the bottom of the ink pads. So when you stack them on top of each other, they don't fall over. How awesome is that? Okay, so something else I'm going to show you, and I'm actually just going to do it right here on the video. So ink pads, of course, come with these wonderful stickers so that we know what our colors are. And if you've gotten an ink pad, you know that you're used to taking a sticker and putting it here on the front of your ink pad. Well, of course, that still exists. But what they also have, let's see if I can get down here, we have another one. We have another stripe. Let's see if I can get this off of here. There we go. All right, we have another stripe that's just the color. Okay, so 2 things you're going to want to watch. Let me review this one. So this one you had to push and, oh goodness, flip it over and then kind of lock it in place. And you always have to kind of finagle it. So on the new ones, check this out, you guys. All you have to do is open it. You guys, how awesome is that? Seriously, like there's a lip right here, which I know because of the weird shadowing you probably can't see, but all you do is open it and boom, you have your ink. So it's a tighter fit, so it will be a little stiff when you first get it, but they are awesome. So this stripe that I pulled out is actually for the inside, and you'll see this is the first one I'm doing, so hopefully I don't get ink all over me. But what's cool about this is that you can put it on crooked. No, which I totally did. You can put the color of the ink pad on the inside. So this way, if you have 3 or 4 ink pads open, you can see exactly what colors you're working with without having to like look all over the case, trying to figure out what color you're working on. So I think that's really fun. And so again, the new ink pads, all you do is flip them up. That's it. Boom. So very fun. So they're stackable. There's also some people have had issues with like bubbles on the ink pads, and so one of the things that they have worked to fix is they've added like a defoamer or something so that it doesn't bubble up. So also coolness. But what I'm super excited about is that it's stackable and how much easier these are to open. So keep that in mind, and just know that when you see a color like Berry Burst or Fresh Fig or any of the current in colors, or the colors are not retiring, the in colors, it's the ink pad that's retiring. So something to keep in mind with the new pads that are coming. Now also know, here I have the Berry Burst in the old version. I don't need to run out and buy the new one of the Berry Burst. This one works just fine. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you already have your colors, don't feel like you need to go out and buy all new ones. But just know that when you're buying your new colors, they're going to come in containers like this. All right, hopefully that makes sense. Oh, Jane, I understand having just mastered the current ones. It has taken me a while to open these stamps without getting ink all over my fingers. So, hi Margaret, glad you joined us. Venetia, good, I'm glad that those tips were helpful. So there's something for you to keep in mind. Now, I thought I would show you some new stamp sets. So when I was at On Stage this past weekend, they give us stamp sets. We win them through what's called Prize Patrol. And you may have seen my teaser photo where all I did was show this right here. Gosh, I'm so sorry about the lighting, you guys. It's just terrible. But anyways, this was all I showed was the inside. Such a tease. So now I think it's time to actually show you what these look like. All right? So we'll start with this one. So a couple things that might actually stand out to you already. Let's see here. I wonder if let me pull this up a wee bit. There we go. All right. So you'll see that there is a difference in the packaging, but packaging isn't really all that important. What's important is what's on the inside. So this set is called Animal Outing, and it happens to be the Claremont red rubber stamps. But how adorable is this, you guys? So we have, I suppose it's probably a rhino with a little birdie. We got the giraffe, and we have a kangaroo that actually has a koala in its pouch. So cute. Let's see if I can move. There we go. And it says Wild About You. We've got Welcome, Little One, and then if I come back up this way, I can't even read it upside down. Together we make a great pair. And thank you, big time. So I think this one's really cute. You know what I think I'll do? There we go. Alright, so isn't that so adorable? I love these stamps. I didn't have time to get some cards made using these stamp sets, but I thought, I'm still going to show them. And in coming weeks, I'll profile more of what you can use. But these will all be available to order June 1st. So another one that I got, so at Onstage they do something called Prize Patrol. And you have a number on your badge, and they pick your number, and you win a prize. And so this is what I won with my Prize Patrol. So it's called Artisan Textures, and it's actually a bunch of background stamps. And if I can be honest with you, I was actually really disappointed when I first got this. Mainly because I don't use a lot of background stamps. But then my friend Mary had a display board at Onstage where she showed how to use this stamp set. And I was super excited about it. So there's a lot of great things that you can do with background stamps. So I'm looking forward to using it. I think it'll be fun, and we'll see what happens with it. All right. So another one that we got is called Pick a Pennant. Hey, Tammy. It's called Pick a Pennant. Oh, and I should mention at this point, stay tuned for the end of the video. I do have a fun little giveaway that'll be happening, so stick around for that. But Pick a Pennant. So this has different banners that you can use, and we got to see this demonstrated using the Stamparatus. So great way to use your Stamparatus. Kathy, you want to see what I create with that one? I'm thinking you mean the Artisan Textures, but I'm not sure. But yes, I will definitely be showing samples of what I make with all of these, because it's going to be fun. So this one for Pick a Pennant, you do have all of your numbers and letters, and then you have various patterns that you can add to your pennants. The patterns, ribbons, cute little birdies. And you'll see some of this is two-step stamping, where you can stamp over, so you'll stamp your pennant, and then you can add another color design, then you can add your letters. So Stamparatus is definitely going to be the way to go. So, and I know I still need to show the Stamparatus, so stay tuned for that. That will be coming. Not today, but I will get out the Stamparatus and show you guys some fun things we can do with it. So there's the Pick a Pennant set. And then at the very end, let's see, let me get the rubber band off. So we do make and takes during Onstage, where we get to make various cards that have been shown during the displays. And one of the sets that we used is called Rooted in Nature. And you'll see it's 1 of 2 and 2 of 2. So it does come with all of these stamps in the set. And we got to make a card out of this. So it was really fun. And then at the end, we do we go around and pick, and I got to take this home with me, so that was fun. Many of you might be familiar with Lovely as a Tree, which is in like every catalog we have. Well, this one would coordinate really well with it. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go back here because Linda has a great point. So these, because this is photopolymer, Okay, so this is that banner set. Because it's photopolymer, these banners can actually bend. Okay, so you can make it totally curved on your card. You don't have to have a straight banner. So that's the great thing about photopolymer. Keep that in mind with any of your words, or anytime you're using photopolymer, you can actually curve your stamps. So great point, Linda. Thank you. So rooted in nature, this has leaves and trees, and then you've got a round log. And then you have some really fun words. So things like to thank you for all you do, words are never enough, which you would actually reverse those. So words are never enough to thank you for all you do. We've got be strong, be happy, be you. Just for you, you are wonderful, thinking of you. I love this script. I think it's really very pretty script here on that one. So you could make some really beautiful scenes, and I think some great man cards could come out of Rooted in Nature. Polly, I totally agree. There are tons of possibilities with this one. And it's so fun that it comes with so many stamps. So this is the clear mount red rubber stamps, so not the polymer. I know it can be confusing sometimes when we say clear mount because they're not actually clear stamps, but they get mounted on clear blocks. So that's kind of what we got going on here. So I think the Rooted in Nature is going to be really fun to play with. So yeah, so there is a little peek at some of what we got going on. And for those of you who joined a bit later, let me bring this back out here. This is the new catalog that is coming out. If you don't currently get a catalog from a demonstrator, just shoot me a message. I would love to send you a catalog. They're available the beginning of May, so I will order them and get them sent out right after that. So, but this is the beautiful colors on the 30th anniversary catalog. So what do you guys think? Have you looked over the retiring colors? You know, have you figured out which one you're disappointed to see leave? I know I mentioned earlier that Dapper Denim for me is that color that really bummed about. So anyways, wanted to let you know on Thursday, let me bring this back up here. Thursday night, I'm doing a Facebook Live, and let me see if I can get this right, on the Color Me Happy set. So the Color Me Happy is a project kit and a stamp set, and they are, it's on the retiring list, so if you love it, be sure you pick it up before it runs out. But I'm going to show on Thursday how you can use it, and also how you can make some alternatives with it, because you guys know I love my alternatives. So oh yeah, I see there's some demonstrators on here who have already placed their orders. So one great benefit of being a demonstrator is that we get to order early. So we're already ordering stuff out of this exciting catalog. And you know that you'll be seeing more of that. I'm joining a bunch of swaps so I can get a bunch of samples and make some cards. So it'll be super fun. Kathy, you like change. Wow, you just do not hear very many people who will say that they like change. That's so awesome to hear. I'm super excited about the changes. I know, you know, even though I'll miss Dapper Denim, I know that there are some really cool colors coming, and I'm excited to see what we can do with that and creating new color combinations. So, thanks, Tammy. I'm so glad you like my ideas. I'll have a bunch more on Thursday night at 7:30. So, all right. So what I need to do is a giveaway because I love giving stuff away. So one thing that you might see on the retired list is the thing I wanted to mention before I do my giveaway is on the retired list is all of the embellishments, washi tape, ribbon, all of that stuff is going away too. So keep in mind that's happening as well. There's also a place on the website that lists retiring bundles, and what this means is that some of those are retiring because the products themselves are going away, but sometimes maybe the stamps or the thinlits are going to be offered again in the new catalog, but they won't be offered as a bundle. So now is the time to get that 10% discount that they offer on bundles. So that's why it says retiring bundles. And then they kind of have retiring everything else. And so that's your paper and your ink and all of that kind of stuff. So with the retiring colors, I believe there's 13 retiring colors. The ink refills and the paper are very quick to go. So keep that in mind if you're interested at all in having refills so you can keep using your colors or cardstock. You're going to want to order those quick. Okay, so just something to keep in mind. Uh, let's see here. Julie, I agree. Changes are healthy. And really, life is full of change. In the past year, I've changed states, I've changed jobs, I've, pretty much changed it all. And, yes, there's days that it's hard, but ultimately I think change can be really exciting and very healthy. So, Kathy, you said several bundles of punches caught your eye. Oh, well, be sure and order them. So the stamps, so the way Stamping Up works, they make their own stamps in-house. So they will continue to make stamps through a lot of May. But the thinlits are while supplies last. So if you are looking at thinlits or framelits, keep in mind that they do go pretty quick. So, so if you're looking to order framelits, definitely get those ordered. Carnelia, doing a live in a coffee shop. Yes, I do have a headset. It helps give some of the background noise. When I first started doing these, I had a lot of background noise. So I don't speak loud at all. I'm actually speaking in a low to normal tone of voice. People do look at me. Yeah, people stare. But, I think it's not so much because of my headset. It's more because it looks like I'm talking to myself. That, and I do have people who come up and, want to look at cards I'm doing, and I can make cards with people. So it's really fun. Margaret, you don't like change. That's why you've been married 46 years. That's awesome, Margaret. Well, congratulations on 46 years. That's absolutely wonderful. Great way to look at it. Your husband is very lucky. All right. So I'm going to pick from our comments. And looks like I've got Kathy English. So Kathy, I don't know if I still have your address, so shoot it over to me and I will send you your prize, which of course I forgot to bring today, so it'll be a surprise. I'll post a picture so you guys all get to see what she won. Yeah, Margaret, you crack me up. Your husband's lucky. So, congrats on your 46 years. So, you're welcome, Kathy. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. It's been super fun. And join me Thursday night at 7:30 for the Color Me Happy kit. And we will have some fun. Oh, Polly, you've also been married 46 years. Gosh, that is amazing. I absolutely love hearing stories like that. So cool. So, anyways, I will catch you guys on Thursday. And until we meet again, don't forget to encourage each other and build each other up. Thanks, guys.